Okay, pilots. It finally got here. But it was not Banana Hobbies' fault, okay? I ordered this plane at lunchtime on a Friday 2 weeks ago, okay? No, it wasn't Friday, it was a Wednesday at lunchtime, okay? I got my notice for the confirmation of order, and it couldn't have been an hour later. Got a confirmation of shipping, got me a tracking number, and before I got home at 5 o'clock, Federal Express done got it moved from California to their main depot there in California, okay? And then it took 10 days to go through 8 cities to finally get to my house. That's all I got to say. So let's see what I got anyway. Let me get some light over here. I got a shadow. Plain white box. Okay. Let's save $1. I cut the tape. I opened it up just to make sure everything was cool. There wasn't no marks on the outside box it was on. It had an outside box over it covered. Because when it goes through 8 cities, something might happen. But I digress. Okay, we got something wrapped up over here in some real soft packing paper. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, one of our horizontals. Look at this. I gotta watch my MIG laying down here. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Nice and smooth. Well, that's a mold marks. But what I seen on Rich's videos is that elevator looked like a half moon that he had in his hand. This one looks a little bit better. Looks a lot better. Okay, we got foam hinges. Let's exercise our surfaces. We got a spar in the elevator itself and in the horizontal stabilizer. They got a cool way of putting your horn on there. You kind of mount it to the little T section there for your elevator. So it's going to be pretty stout. Carbon rod is already in it. But the little tip is already on the fuselage. Same here. Nice strong connection with a screw that goes in the side right there. That was in good shape. But I just happened to notice that, pilots, on the video. He was putting his together, and I got nowhere to put this stuff because I've got another project going. This top secret. Top secret. I hadn't told you what it was, what it is, and what this one's going to stay. It's not going to be changed in any way. Yep, same surfaces, exercise our surface, same spars. That one got a little bit of a bend in it there. I might have to do a little straightening there. I don't know how much that'll affect the pilots. I don't know. I just don't like it. But that's okay. We're okay. We're good. Now let's get a wing out. Let's get a wing. Let's see. plastic bag. I like to see them in plastic bags like that, pilots. Nothing is rubbing up against it. Nothing is rubbing up against it. Darn them. I got my mystery plane the other day. Had a big old rub mark on it where the fuselage and the tail sections was rubbing together. Had 3 things in one bag. First thing I look at, pilots, when I pull a wing out is I look at my flap tips and see if they've been crushed. Looks like foam hinges. Let's exercise our surfaces. Let's check our flap. Usually a flap is pretty tight, pilots. I mean, they don't move them flaps too much. That can move pretty good there. Yep, a little tight, a little tight, a little tight. Uh-oh. I got a little bit of a decal coming off there. Now, I'm not going to do any kind of LED lights except for landing lights because this one's pretty much set up. I mean, it's pretty much set up. That nice decals up over the servos. But I will be putting a set of landing lights in it on the wing tips here. But you got nav lights. Got navigation lights on both wings. We got labeled leads. And also on this plane, pilots, this is a trademark of this plane. It's got the nice little air brake on it right here. Now sometimes on my Durafly that I got, that Centennial, Navy Centennial, I had to do a little adjusting on my servo to get that to open and close right. I mean, it's right there, pilots. It's right there. There ain't nothing to it. It's right there. But just a little bit of adjusting. Got it to stop squealing. With that, this landing gear setup is just beautiful. I mean, as far as a hard landing now, you better not have no hard landings. These are tricycle landing gear. You should be able to come in, flare it, and bring it right in. Of course, I say that, but I've already had to replace my landing gear on one of my Trojans. Oh yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I mean, the finish, pilots, the finish. Just look at the finish. Beautiful. I'm gonna put it. Let's put it here. All right, here we go. I'm gonna grab this bag out right quick. It's got some hardware in it. Come out wherever you are. Okay, we got a hub. We got some all the control rods. You have to put horns and control rods on this Jolly Rogers T-28. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Jolly Rogers T-28. You got a bunch of screws in there. So it's going to take a little bit to get all them horns on. I see some wire harnesses. Now Rich was telling me about these new wire harnesses they got. Now they're pretty slick, but he had to do a little tightening on his. He had to push down on his ends there like he's made videos on. That looks like a nice little hardware bag. Well, let's get to the meat. The meat. Oh boy. Oh boy. Another 1100 millimeter T-28 Trojan is in my hangar with a gray finish and the Jolly Rogers on the tail. Oh my God, I can't see it with the glare. Oh my God. I love these T-28 spots. Just look. Just look at this. No, see the mark on it. Let's exercise Exercise our surfaces. Exercise our surfaces. Oh. I don't see a mark on it. I believe it's going to be worth the wait, pilots. I believe it's going to be worth the wait. I don't see a mark on it. The decals are applied perfectly. Perfectly. No pilot, but I got one. Don't worry. Now the dash has got a nice instrument panel in the front dash here. Nice. But the back dash don't have anything, but we'll take care of that. But that's beautiful. Don't hit that. And there is an actual plane like this, pilots. I mean, I didn't look it up. There's actually a plane that has the arrows T-28 scheme on it. They're beautiful. Now I got one other thing down the bottom. Got good padding around it. It's taped down where it won't be moving around, but they only give you one. But that's okay. I got 5 Trojans now. I believe I got enough props if I break one. Just look at that, Pops. Now we're gonna open the bay up there in a second. But let's take a look at this prop. Make sure it ain't damaged or warped. Pretty much the same prop as I got on my other ones. Okay. That's pretty flimsy, pilots. I mean, look at that. I hadn't broke one yet. I've just broke landing gear. Okay, you gotta. Don't say. I don't see it. And of course, you know, no instructions. No instructions with these new Banana Hobbies warbirds. But this has got some tremendous detail as far as decals, LED light. Now this one is white, if I ain't mistaken. It's on the top. And the one that's on the bottom is red. But that's exactly opposite the way I put things on my planes, pilots, so you know I'm gonna have to swap them. Yep. And these, yeah, tight fitting magnet. Now, Rich's magnet tape are kind of come loose, but this one's staying pretty stout. Looks like it's got a 45 amp ESC with a 60 battery connector on it. Got a lot of room in that pot. A lot of room to put a big battery in if you want to. Get some long distance flying and long flight time. This plane, look here, it's even got spars in the sides. Look at that, both sides. Both sides. Now that's strange. You don't see that very often. So, you know, exercise our surfaces. I got a decal or something in my pocket. Look at. Oh, I see what it is. There's something down here. It's a little close. Just a little close. Now this ESC, see how it's hanging there? And my other Trojans is up in here. And I'll cut, which, oh, they have already cut the hole out, pilots. Can you believe that? That's got a hole in the top of that vent right there. But anyway, that's where the ESCs are. Now, since this one's a little bit out, I can push it in there just a little bit. Maybe I might have to take my cowl loose and get it up in there. But you can get it up in there and get it out of the way. It's got a little section there in between it and the battery. So this is gonna be a beautiful plane, pilots. A beautiful plane. Okay, pilots. There you go. The new Banana Hobbies T-28 Trojan. Shout out to my man Rich, RC Informer. Check him out. This is a nice shirt, pilots. I mean, this is like a golf shirt here. This ain't not like a t-shirt you throw on. This is a nice shirt. So I'm out, fellas.